Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. In the last episode, we fought a very difficult battle against an entrenched unit of Confederates. For a non-major battle, like, it was surprising how big they've gotten, like, these side battles. I was trying to mitigate my losses, but attacking an entrenched opponent, you know, what are you going to do? But we got a career point, so like I said, we're going to increase my medicine again, so that we get a unit restore of 14%, which is good. The next one will give us 16%. Nice. Okay. Armory, we're going to sell off our Tyler, Texas. These 42s that we got. These hunters that we captured. And these sawn-offs that we captured. Alright. Artillery, we're going to sell these 14-pounder James. We're not using them. And I prefer the 10-pounder Parrots or the Ordnances. And they're very expensive, so, I mean, what are these? Rifled cannon, which uses James patent ammunition, offering good accuracy at all ranges. Nah, I'll sell them. Get the money for it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on our infantry brigades instead of our specialists this time. So, let's get Madman up as much as we can without losing point of things. Get all of our boys up like that. Bennett.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Bane's gonna take a lot to get back up to full strength. Sasha, take the same. Almost got 1,000 though, that's good. Gibbon. Hazen. And what are we going to give you? I'm going to give you that. Marksmanship. Elder. Just a little bit. 3 of them. Parry. Give you firearms course. 99 men. Okay. As much as we can do without losing anything there. Pond. We can get you up to full. Let's see, who's the most damaged? It's a normal troop here. Lomax. Douglas. Give you an assault course. Been using assaults to dislodge enemies for a while now. 900. Hazen. Taze. Iverson. Eagleton. Haskell. Wagner up here. Alright. Douglas, get some veterans in you. Okay, that's all our normal troops back up on here, and now we need to go through this. We've got 2,000 men to spare. Oh, God. Latimer. Put Lemon in command. Let's get Brigadier General Brighton. Jones in command. Hayes will put Colonel Ward command. Lomax. Russell and Baylor will get a cavalry commander. Peckham. Kirk will put, I don't know, Lieutenant Colonel Boyle. Price leveled up. Maybe shooting training, because what does this give you? Rotation speed and firearms? No, we'll do shooting. Alright, now let's see here. Martin's Madmen. Veterans. We don't have enough 55s. Let's go to the armory. Don't have enough 55s in stock. So it'd be 61s that we'd have to pick up. Alright, let's look at our cavalry. They're using Sharps 1859s. Less. What do we have? We've got Spencer carbines in place here. Better reload, less melee. We'll do that. Weeks, you're using 59 sharps. Can't really pick those up. Okay. Warren, you're using 55 sharps. Colts, 55s. Do we have? Was it 59s we're using? Yeah, we're using 59s. So we'll equip you. Yeah, we'll use 59s, and we'll get rid of the 50. Oh, can't do that. All right. So let's get rid of the 55s. Sell those off. Let's check our... Where's he at? Weeks and John... Oh, no, he changed his name because he's... Yeah, Peckham. That's his new name. Let's see here. The Remingtons. Better reload, less melee. $35. It's not worth it, so we'll just get rid of the Remingtons. Artillery. Hobson had field guns. We can replace those, because we've got a shitload of parrots. So replace you, so we'll get rid of those fields. Harris has got the ordnances. Figgin's using howitzers. Iverson's using 20-pounders. Okay, that makes sense. So armory-wise... we can sell these fields. Somebody was using Napoleons as well and took some casualties, so I know we have some spare. We have the Napoleons to replace. Lee, Meredith, Grover. Grover's using fields. Why don't you use Napoleons? 24 of those. Parrots. York was using the Napoleons. Well, not anymore. He's got 18 of those. Okay. So we should have more field guns to sell. 24 of those. 10-pound parrots. 10-pound ordnances. You're using the parrots, so let's go rooks on you. Get you back up to full. That gives us 100 men that we just used on that. We're going to sell off some of these howitzers. Sell off half of them. Sell off 10 of the ordnance. We'll upgrade you to 61s. Alright. Andrews will upgrade you to 61s as well, since apparently that's the new standard. Longbeard. 61s. Let's go to the armory. Sell off some of these 55s. Actually, no, not yet. So now with all these spare, we could increase our boys back up to full strength here. At least a couple of them. 300 will get Sasha back up, but he doesn't have enough money. So if we go to the armory, get rid of these Harper's Ferry. Sasha, go back up to full. Oh, God. Not doing the best here. 55, so let's just check. Let's give you 55s, since we have some spares. Missed Stark completely when I was going through my guys, so that's a problem. Okay, so we got that. Let's shift a couple of men out of here. We've got 4 that we can do. Hazen go to 2nd Corps, Elder go to 2nd Corps, Minty will go to 2nd Corps, along with Andrews. And then we're going to put Wagner, Trimble, Grinder, Moore, and Milroy? No, don't have enough for Milroy. Just get these guys kind of situated there. We can get Milroy, so is there another that's... what's Milroy at? 1599? Perry. Milroy can go there. Okay. It's best we're gonna get. We got an extra couple thousand troops out of that. 7,000 men in 2nd Corps. 27,000. Oh, God. This is painful. It's painful, guys. We need more wins, too, so we can pick up this. 8,000 men would be great. Just don't have enough. Just don't have enough. Alright, let's check the battle map. We've lost the Battle of Mule Shoe, and we are now in desperate need of more troops. Our forces are regrouping, and our scouts have found that the enemy is currently short of both manpower and ammunition. We're short of manpower, at least. We will do our best to hold our current position, and will counterattack the enemy as soon as we receive additional military support. Captured message. We don't have enough soldiers to spare, but we managed to reserve more supplies and ammunition for your army. We will send you a big load of captured Yankee rifles and cannons with the next supply train. Lieutenant General Oscar Breathed. Urgent report. General Frederick Roach. The Rebs are reinforcing their army with 5,500 additional recruits. Please respond to this matter with the utmost urgency. I'm trying so hard, guys. Okay, Brock Road. Which technically we should have done that first. Looking at the date, because that was the 11th of May that we did Mule Shoe, but whatever. Brock Road's here. God, we need those reinforcements, but we need to take less casualties than we will receive in support. Now, we are better because we have more unit replenishment after a fight because of our medicine skill. My God. We barely get any more recruits for this major battle here. Army size -5, -5. I wonder if this is going to be -5 as well, so it'll be 15% smaller force, which would be beautiful if we could do that. If we could do that, oh my God. We wouldn't have to worry about, well, being outnumbered, but I was going to say being outnumbered, but no, we will. Just let me check here. We've got so much money. Just want to check Spencer's. Boyle's got his Spencer's. Hasn't still at 500. We got 13 men. We got 15 men to spare. Do that, get 500 for Peckham. Alright. Well, it's Brock Road. Our army is participating in the major offensive at the area known as the Wilderness. Elements of our army are seeking to engage Lee's isolated force of AP Hill's Corps at the intersection of Orange Plank Road, I think we've fought near there before, and Brock Road. You can spare 1.5 corps for the assault, and it is expected that you will outnumber your enemy. Move your troops carefully through the forest and dislodge AP Hill from his position. We need this rep, we need these reinforcements, and we need this money. Because apparently we need to start re-equipping our boys with the new model Springfields. So let's start. Okay. 3rd Corps, 1st Corps. We outnumber them by 10,000 men. We've got a couple more brigades, same number of divisions, half the number of corps, though. Okay, this is going to be a fight, guys. This is going to be a fight. Start. General, it seems we outnumber the rebels, and their brigades are scattered in the woods trying to exploit the good cover behind Brock Road. March down Orange Plank Road and attack the Rebs. Okay, let's read the battlefield first. Let's try and read the battlefield. Okay. It's pretty flat. This is a dip down. This is a bit of a dip down as well, but it's fairly flat here with just a little bit of raise right there and some dipping below this kind of hill. So let's think about this. This is the objective. I'm almost certain they're going to receive reinforcements. So if they receive reinforcements from this fight, where would it come from? Either along this railroad junction or along this river. They'll either come from here and over the river through this ford, or they'll come over this railroad, not junction, embankment, and try and push across here. So what do I need to do? What we need to do is we need to favor the north. See, my first thought was to come down here over this and take these woods, then kind of like big L shape and cross, but that leaves our flank exposed if they come from the south. And it also leaves us somewhat exposed if we come from this side. So what we should do, and our reinforcements should come from around here maybe? Around here or up north. But here's my thoughts. If we favor the north, so we have the big L from the north, we can start hitting across this road into this forest, which is the major objective, so we should apply pressure here the most. And over this river, which we can shoot across into this area. And it would make countercharging hard. It also doesn't leave our flank exposed if they get reinforced from this side or this side. And when our reinforcements come from here or here, they can start coming down this southern path and apply pressure here, drawing forces away, allowing us to push down with our main force. At least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we will favor this section here with our boys that are full. Wagner, Whitaker, Edelton, Haskell, favor north. Alright, and our cavalry... will favor the north as well. We'll come across here over this little river point and then around if we can get a chance. Cannons will deploy kind of in this like little forest area back here to hit this section. Okay. Douglas, Pond, and Wagner. Deploy right there. Jones, Ward, and Whitaker. We'll deploy right there. Russell, Eagleton, Russell, and Haskell. We'll deploy right there. Meredith, Price, Grover, York, and Lee. Right up there. And we'll also have Hayes, Hazens, and Boyle. Deploy over here. Alright, Grant and Webb right there. Stark at the double quick here. You'll hold down, you'll anchor this line. We'll see what happens. What are we gonna do with our boys? Peckham, Warren, Drake. You'll cut across right here. Want you up north, start coming down. We're gonna hit them from around here. They've got to have cannons somewhere around here and here. I would think that, or they're just in this deep forest here. Dense force slows down movement, makes volleys a little inaccurate. It is perfect for concealment and protection. Is that the same thing they say about light forest? Forest is ideal for hiding your units and protecting them from gunfire, but your firepower becomes somewhat decreased and movement is slowed. Okay. Alright, let's see about our skirmishers here. See what they see. We don't have a time limit, I just noticed. Boyle, cut across here. See if you can get those skirmishers from behind. Hit those skirmishers. Got skirmishers up here. Okay, well they're taking fire. Okay, those skirmishers broke. Let's get along this roadway here. See what we see. Fire at him. Get those skirmishers out of there. Alright, let's clear this backfield, see what we see. There's cannons in here somewhere. Oh yeah. Here they are. Let's move Whitaker up. Let's get these guys out of there. away from those skirmishers. Taking some fire. Looks like the first action will be up north here, so we'll get Grant up there. We can have our cavalry move into the side of Harris and knock him out of this area with a charge, then fall back while they're engaged by these 3 brigades of ours. See what Stark and the sharpshooters find in here. Okay, Wagner and Douglas. We need Whitaker up as well. Let's see what we see if we move to the side here. Stark and the sharpshooters don't see anything. I thought they'd have this heavily fortified. Let's have the cavalry move in through here. See if they can spot these cannons. If they can, charge them down, kill them, then get out. Okay, they got multiple units back here. Charge. Charge. Didn't want Douglas to make a charge like that. I just wanted him to attack, but I guess I must have accidentally double-clicked or something. Yeah. We got a unit here. Cannons there. Oh, spotted something. Third. It's just Third Corps? Let's see, we got anything down here that we need to worry about? Got his Napoleons, so we'll put York up forward. Lee's got his 20-pounders, so I want him firing at that cannon group. Meredith's got 10-pounders, so I want him firing at that cannon group as well. Okay, Harris broke them. Or not, no, I mean Wagner and Pond broke Harris. Pairing from the side. Peckham, move over here. Okay, we got some men around here at least. Skirmishers and such. Lee, we'll have you move up more. Webb's moving up over here. hit Perrin. I want him, or Piran, or whatever you want to call him. I want him gone, or at least I want him refocusing on the cavalry. So Pon's got a shot on his back. This position is untenable. Okay, Russell and this whole southern flank is moving in. I thought they'd have more down here. Made sense to me, but I guess, you know, who am I? Just a guy on the internet that plays games, really. Not an expert at anything. Alright, Piran is gone. Alright. Let's get Pond over here. Wagner up over there. Douglas is in a poor position, but there's not much we can really do there. Let's have Drake and Warren keep harassing Piran. Change of plans. General, your task is to repulse AP Hill's corps from Bruck Road has been complicated. Texas Brigade, the vanguard of Longstreet's corps, has been spotted. It is more than certain that Longstreet is advancing to attack us. In order to secure Bruck Road, we must also fortify these woods and repel the attackers. Moreover, we cannot lose control of our headquarters at Hickman's Fields. Okay. Brigades of your other corps are moving to assist you. Okay. Oh, so we do have to hold this, so they probably are going to attack, so my instincts were correct. At least somewhat. So let's have Boyle and the sharpshooters take up position here. Secured that area. So we'll have to wait for our friends to join us. Beckham, move in. Just full on melee with our cavalry here with Mumford. Our reinforcements have arrived. Good, good. Who's the most useless in terms of manpower? Martin's Madmen. You're defending this area. Wagner, Trimble. You'll reinforce 2 brigades there. Bennett, Carr, Sansa, Sasha, not Sansa, Sansa. Or Sasha. Sasha. Fuck it. I had it, and now I question myself. This is what you people do to me. Okay, we'll double click you guys. Lemom will kind of race here. Johnson and Weeks. You'll move north as well to help support our cavalry here that are taking shots. Okay, and we'll let that filter out a bit, see what we did get. Okay, Mumford is retreating. He's taking a lot of casualties. Okay, fall back. Repulse that cavalry unit. Pulse that cannon. Don't want any more of that damn canister shot fired at us. Okay, Bane and Hayes. You're gonna help support this northern action. Well, skirmishers from the side. Actually, you know what? Who is, Hayes. I need you in the center here at the double quick to help support these guys who are taking shots. Let's get Boyle up here. And Frederick Roach. He'll help support this defensive action. The rebel division is approaching. Yep, here they come. And they reinforce from the south. Sons of bitches. I knew it. I knew it. Not gonna fool me, damn it. Okay, Hobson and Harris, I want you to forward deploy your men right there. Let's get these skirmishers over here to hit these skirmishers. Got the Spencers? Yes. Put you there. Law. I don't know. Deploy you there, Law, just in case. Fire on Mumford. Oh yeah. That's what we needed. Looks like we broke one of their units. Get ready, York. Fire that explosives. Yeah. Alright, Warren. Preparing from the side. That's what needs to happen. Okay, McIntosh was in there as well. Okay, Stone broke. Okay, Trimble and Wagner at the double quick. Get yourselves over there. Hurst, Russell. Yeah, Russell's brigade. Cavalry over here. Come on, Bennett. Bennett and Carr, get up here. Oh yeah, Harris didn't do well. Casualty-wise, we're not doing so bad. It's not the worst. It's not last. It's not the last fight, at least. Push Jones out a bit. Jones, I want you supporting this action a little bit. Second tier. Okay, Longbeard here. Sasha, second tier here. Support Wagner and Pond. Things are looking okay here, at least. Okay, Greg's doing well. Get Hayes more forward and to better cover. Okay, Greg broke. full rebel division is advancing. Pull back over here. Cavalry's doing what it can, but it's not going to be able to do a lot. Peckham get behind the line a little bit. Longbeard getting down here will help a lot. In terms of casualties, we're doing okay. Alright, Carr, get in there. Sasha, you take up that position. Wagner, you are where you are. Warren and Weeks will come across, hit Jenkins from the side, repulse him across this river. What we want to do is we want them to try and push against us, and then overextend overextend their line. If we can have them do that, then we can exploit it. The more they overextend their line, the more casualties they'll take, which will make them weaker whenever we finally have to take that forest. Bane in reserve over here. Bennett right there. Douglas right there. Pond right behind Sasha and Longbeard. Okay, Jenkins broke. Okay, Law, come down here to resupply them. Hit Perrin with our cavalry again. Race out of the forest, take some shots, then fall back. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Webb, come over here to resupply these boys. Come on. %, casualties, 16% casualties. We've taken 5,000 casualties. They've taken about 8,000-ish. Come on. Get up on the line. Okay, we repulse them there. Let's get Pond over here. Extend the line of infantry itself so that we're better off. Sasha will push up a little bit more. Shift Douglas over, see if we can get shots on this infantry brigade of the enemy. Trying to outflank our left. Aha! It's a good thing we left the madmen back there. They may be weak, but they're not useless. 2 stars. We'll have Trimble move off from his position, and we'll sandwich this Confederate brigade between our 2 understrength ones, and we'll have Boyle take a position here. Move our cannons more forward. The reason being is we are going to try and walk our cannons forward to use the more devastating rounds that they can fire, like explosive rounds and etc. on the enemy. Okay, Webb, fall back a bit. Hit Perry, get him out of there. Charge down Braxton, get rid of him. We'll have our skirmishers search for that infantry brigade. Anderson's right there. There they are. We got 2 brigades behind us. So we'll redeploy Wagner as well. It's Trimble and Wagner, and our skirmishers will deal with these guys. Pushing the cannons forward. Alright. Let's get the cavalry across, see what they see. That was my phone going off because it's a recording, so why wouldn't it go off? Alright. Come the cavalry again. That didn't go well. Alright, well, they keep trying to push in on us, which is only hurting them in the long run. Still less than 10,000 casualties. They are at 10,000 casualties now. Pushing that cannon forward was a good idea. That's made them, and when they push out to try and attack us, they're in canister range. Okay, Benning broke. Ward will move forward. We'll have Harris move forward as well. And Hobson. Have Jones move forward a bit. And have Meredith take up position, along with Lee. Also have York move forward a little bit. This is a big risk doing this, but I think it'll be worth it. Let's get Grant over here just to support the center, because they are taking casualties because they're right in the thick of it. Alright, let's have Weeks and Warren cut across and see what they see. We might be able to get Pound and Longstreet across and start threatening their rear. Oh yeah. Charge into them, Trimble. Get rid of them. Oh, there they are. Let's see if Weeks and Warren can deal with these cannons here. Oh yeah, they're taking massive casualties. Push up Wagner a bit. Bane is wounded. Yeah, that makes sense. Whitaker's taking up Bane's position. We'll fall Bane back to here. Have the double quick with Whitaker. Okay, those cannons are gone. So we'll move Trimble over here to deal with this other brigade, and then there's still one more somewhere over here, though the Madmen are holding their position, which is good. Capture those supplies, we're going to need them. Cut across the river back to our cavalry. Let's have Jones fall back a bit, more in line with the rest of the unit. Have them pull out of their forest defenses. Okay, supplies surrendered, so I want supplies back over here. Weeks to double back, Warren to come across and take these supplies here. Moving these cannons up was a great idea. This has helped us so much. I didn't mean to do that. Weeks, or not, Webb, move over here. There's our other one. Down here, Law. Law, move up there. Alright, take those supplies. Supplies surrendered. Retreat out. Retreat out. Oh, so they're just empty. Oh well, we're capturing supplies, that's what matters. Okay, Walker took a lot of casualties. Just need to keep the pressure on and not charge forward too much. Just enough so that we're in contact, but not enough so that they have the advantage of firepower. We're not going to end the fight yet. We're going to keep going. Capture another supply wagon. Okay, retreat out. Alright, let's get the cavalry across here. Looks like the only thing we're spotting is supply wagons retreating. So what we're going to do, we're going to have Pond and Longstreet cut across here into this forest, and we're going to see about coming behind them. Alright, looks like he took these guys here. Oh yeah. Over here's been doing great. Like, this area is just perfect. There they are. Alright, cavalry's over. Let's continue to move up with Longbeard and Pond. See what we see. We might push up with Sasha, Douglas, and Bennett. We might move across as well, depending on what we see here. In terms of casualties, we're still above 10,000. We're definitely running low on ammunition. Now let's move the cavalry up. Start hitting these boys from the side. Warren, take on this cannon crew. Charge in, boys. Let's try and exert some control over this side of the field. Warren took damage. Drake. Weeks. Get you guys out of there. Let's get these cannons. Johnson, I told you to get the hell out of there. We definitely disrupted their cannons. Let's get inside of this cover over here with Sasha. Capture the supply wagon again. Just have our skirmishers deal with these cannons here. Alright. Get you out of there. If we get more than 1,000 troops, then we'll get an extra 1,000 recruits, which is good. We can't get more than 1,000 from captures, but it's still worthwhile. Actually, Wagner, you'll be second tier. Carr will move up. Behind here. Cavalry move over here. Weeks do the same. Alright. Haskell, get back on the double. Reform our line. We'll just have the skirmishers deal with things down here for right now. With these cannons. Held there. Let's see if Wagner and Trumbull spot anything down here. Alright, well, we're coming in from behind, dealing plenty of damage to them. Forward a bit with all our boys here. We're going to see about moving our cannons forward as well. Walking the cannons forward with the infantry. We're definitely starting to run low on ammunition. Peckham forward. Try and deal with these cannons. Pond took some casualties, so he broke. Alright. Douglas moving forward, so it's Sasha. Okay, those cannons are gone. Casualties, yeah. They've taken almost 20,000. We've taken a little bit over 10,000. Get these cannons out of this forest and just keep walking forward. Cavalry over here. Let's get Pond up here, see what he can do. Longbeard and Sasha, keep moving forward. Okay, Choose broke. Every spare second. Just need it. We need to break in to this territory here. Whitaker has been killed. He took casualties. It was bound to happen. Okay, Perry broke. Charge in, Longbeard. Charge in. Trying to deal with this damn cannons. Come on, boys. Let's get Wagner in here. Bennett. There's just a melee in the center. Secure the woods right now. We will wait until like 20 minutes. Until it says we have it for certain. Come on. Come on, boys. Keep pushing it forward. Hold that damn line. Hold it. Alright, get out of there. Cavalry out. Cavalry out. Minutes, 10 minutes. The sharpshooters move back over here, hit stone from behind, see if that does anything. Boyle will deploy himself in this forest and skirmish with anybody that comes around on this road. More than 10,000 casualties now. We've killed a shitload of them, though. We walk pound, fall back out of that cannon's canister shot range. Come on, one more minute. We hold it. We got it. Finish. Victory. Oh my god. Okay. So, Ulysses S. Grant and Frederick Roach versus Ambrose Hill and James Longstreet. Union strength: 42,359 infantry, 2,773 cavalry, 138 guns versus Confederate 40,644 infantry, 1,639 cavalry, and 157 guns. Casualties: Union 12,306 infantry, 2 guns, and 680 cavalry versus Confederate 22,473 infantry, 96 guns, 1,082 cavalry, and 406 missing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we did actually come out on top in terms of what we get back for casualties, because we get 15,000 something in this for rewards for this. We also have more than 10% regen of what we got, so if it was base 10%, we got 1,200 men out of that 12,000. So we'll be getting more than that. So we're up by a few thousand men, so we'll be able to replenish what we lost and re-up other units. So this is a first, and this is the first in a while. Goals, we did that. Units: Eagleton, Ward, and Hayes were our top 3, followed by Jones, Russell, Lee, Whitaker, and Longbeard. Gregg and Perry were their 2 tops, and we almost outdid their kills by double most of our units. Whitaker is dead, Brigadier General Whitaker. Frederick Roach has been promoted to Lieutenant General. There we go. Bain was wounded, Russell's wounded, Hobson and Lemon were promoted, as well as Jones. So that's nice. Goods. We captured a lot of CS Richmonds. 27 Napoleons were captured. We'll be selling those. Rescued some Sharps and some 55s. Rescued Spencer carbines. Springfield 61s. Rescued some of those. Rescued some 42s. I don't know who has the 42s. We'll have to look that up. I don't think we had any. Captured some Tyler, Texas, some Sharp 55s, some Colts, TF Brown, JF Brown, Spencers. Got some sawn-offs as well. Oh my god. We got 714 additional recruits on top of that. Nice. And we got, 15,200 recruits out of that. Plus 5 rep, 1 career point. Nice, nice. Okay, well, looking at the time, I think that's going to be the end of this episode, so thank you for joining me for it. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below, so hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, consider that subscribe button as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.